People that were back. G-Joe reacting to what got us here pretty much. 5 disturbing abandoned video discovered or buildings or whatever the fuck. All I got to tell you, Joe, thank you for showing love for the old videos. Please show some love for this video. Let's get right into it, you feel me? An abandoned mall. That look like every local
voices again.
Mall. I ain't gonna front. Literally. Any small town mall or a small town.
Back.
That's what it looks like.
This right here is where I saw Camo Guy walk down.
A camel
I
guy.
know him and whoever else is here. Down that way somewhere.
Yep, you messed up all the way, bro. You can't even get out the damn building. How did you get in?
Exploring abandoned
Craziness.
places at night already sends shivers down your spine. But what happens when the spirits of the past not only linger, but actively interact, pushing the boundaries of the known? But before we dive into the first encounter, don't forget to subscribe. Many of you watching
Subscribe to G-Joe, subscribe to him.
and your support
Good
is
videos,
what
feel me?
keeps us bringing you more of this disturbing content. Meet the team behind the YouTube channel Explorer LLTTF, explorers who investigate abandoned, haunted locations in search of paranormal activity. Their chilling adventures uncover eerie remnants of the past, but one investigation would bring both supernatural fear and real-world danger. Arriving at a deserted site, the team prepared for another investigation. Almost immediately, the atmosphere felt off. Strange sounds, a mysteriously moving fan, and faint piano music echoed through the silence.
Something like that happened to us hours ago. I know there was nobody in that basement. Yep. Yo!
Once again, ghost trackers, why are you doing this?
I don't even know what the hell that was.
Discovering all the wrong shit, feel me?
Dude, that fan's moving too. Look, look! It just stopped. What the fuck?
As they set up their equipment, one explorer shared a chilling story from a previous visit. After taking a rope from the site, his phone malfunctioned for 2 days, only returning to normal once the rope was brought back. The strange incident reinforced the location's haunted reputation and heightened the tension for the night ahead. With SLS cameras and repods ready, the team split up to cover more ground. As they moved through the decaying building, the tension grew. Soon, their equipment reacted. The repods flashed red, signaling a presence, while a sudden cold spot spread through the area. A classic sign of paranormal activity.
To this other room. Now, the last time I was here, I got a crazy story for you guys. The last time I was here, we went over to the theater, and I never take anything, but I took a rope to make a rope swing. And for 2 days, like nothing but bad shit happened. So I ended up returning the rope here. Is that my cell phone, once I took that rope, my cell phone stopped working. So every 20 seconds it would hang up. It happened for 2 days in a row. I called AT&T and they said nothing was wrong with my phone. The minute I returned the rope, my phone started working 2 minutes after. It was crazy. But this place is totally haunted. We've been here before. We caught some crazy stuff. So we're gonna set it up so we can get off the REM pod, the lights, and we got the SLS camera, which you'll see in the top right-hand corner. So welcome aboard.
Did you recharge it on the way up here?
Dude, yeah, I got like 8 batteries with me.
Well,
Brand new battery. I got
well, then
76%. Keep shutting off.
yeah, it depends on how much you're coming.
All right, so we got Connor walking around with the SLS with Alicia. If they catch anything, they're gonna yell. I'm gonna venture off, see what we could stir up around in here. Are you gonna go that way? I'm gonna go by myself. You guys try to summon up something. Tell me. Look, it went away. It's fucking gone. Look, it's gone. Gone. We're in the same. Oh. Are you back here? Make it go to red if you're here. Come on. Where'd you go? That was happening. Right there. There he is. He's back. Who are you? Play with that REM pod.
What the hell is that? Stick figure breakdancing right now? Yo. That's definitely a ghost, probably. If that's what I think the device is meant to do.
He's right at the door.
It's doing a Harlem Shake and all that shit. Damn.
Come on, what's your name? Come on. There we go.
Can you wave at us?
There we go.
Wave at us.
Come on, wave.
Well, look, you just started waving. What's up, buddy?
Look at that.
The SLS camera soon revealed a chilling sight, a stick figure moving with eerie fluidity. It appeared and disappeared, seeming to interact with the equipment and the team as if responding to their presence, leaving them both amazed and terrified. Just as the interaction intensified, a series of sudden, loud knocks echoed from the door, startling everyone. The abrupt sound cut through the tense atmosphere, leaving the team questioning if it was another paranormal manifestation or something far more tangible. Their questions were answered almost immediately when flashing lights pierced through the darkness outside. The police had arrived, forcing the Explorer LLTTF team into a frantic, stealthy retreat. They managed to escape undetected, leaving the haunted location and the lingering mystery behind.
Somebody knocked on the
That's
door.
why you're not close enough. What?
You swear to God, the guys were...
Are they inside?
They're right outside the fucking door, right out there.
Guys, we just got out. We did not get caught. Thank God. Hobie's seeing the cops. They're
Although the team made a narrow escape, the lingering question remains: what caused those distinct knocks on the door? Let us know your thoughts on this in the comments below. Was it merely the spirits, or had their investigation attracted unwanted attention from the living? The blurred lines between the supernatural and real-world danger made for a truly unforgettable and terrifying night. One thing is for sure, they won't be forgetting this encounter anytime soon. Exploring abandoned buildings carries an inherent thrill, but when you step into a forgotten structure, you might just find that you're not as alone as you think. Meet Jared, the creator behind the YouTube channel Jared Coker Urbex, where he explores
Craziness.
abandoned places and forgotten urban sites. But on
Bro,
one
this same
expedition,
dude
he would discover how
who's in the last
unpredictable
abandoned building
these
video in
explorations
this,
can
the
be.
compilation.
While visiting Jackson, Mississippi, Jared saved the best for last, an abandoned mall called Metro Center. Built in 1978 and once the state's largest indoor mall, it declined for decades before closing in 2022. Camera in hand, Jared set out to finally explore an abandoned mall after many failed attempts. As he scouted the perimeter, he noticed a few cars and a truck with a trailer, making him wary of potential security or, even worse, scrappers.
2025. I've saved the absolute best for last here. We're gonna go explore an abandoned mall. This mall was built in 1978. It's called the Metro Center, and it shut down for good. Well, slowly but surely shut down for good throughout the 2000s and 2010s, but it was finally left forever in 2022. How badly I want this one to work. I've tried malls in the past. I've known of malls that when I went to go try, they were torn down. There were malls that I tried to get in, but they were just all sealed up like Fort Knox, so this needs to be the one. I can't just keep going this long without ever doing a mall.
Undeterred, Jared continued his search for an entry point, spotting a stray dog and assessing the secluded nature of the former parking lots. After navigating past a homeless individual who barely acknowledged him and avoiding the ominous truck, he finally stumbled upon an open door, almost too good to be true. Stepping inside, he found what appeared to be an old restaurant, and after navigating some tricky spots with no floor, the exciting realization hit him: he was finally in.
Bro, it's nothing. That dude barely even acknowledged my existence there. Well, I don't like this, because around the bend over there is where that truck with trailer was parked, right next to the building, so I was hoping I'd find a way in before I got to that. Oh, truck. Hide. Come one with the pole. I doubt he'd notice me if I don't move. There's an open door. This looks like some sort of restaurant or business. Gotta find a way out somewhere. There's this. There's no floor here. I actually think we might be in. Dude, we're in. Oh my god. Oh.
You're laying on the abandoned mall floor. Dogs, what are you doing? The same dude is always abandoning the wrong shit with security being there.
I've been doing YouTube videos
He's wild.
for this channel since like 2019, 2020.
For Jared, who had been creating Urbex videos since 2019, this was a monumental moment. He had finally conquered an abandoned mall. The initial euphoria was quickly overshadowed when Jared started hearing voices. The mall, abandoned for only about 2 years, seemed to hold more than just forgotten memories. He cautiously decided to avoid any other people, not knowing if they were fellow explorers or something more sinister.
I hear people. I hear voices. I don't want to just assume that any other people in here are other explorer people too. I don't know for sure, but just to play on the safe side.
As he explored the food court, admiring the ghostly remnants of former eateries, the voices grew closer, forcing him to keep moving and stay alert. Then, an unsettling banging sound echoed through the vast space, prompting him to investigate further. Peeking around, Jared spotted a figure in what looked like camo or an army vest, moving behind an awning. This sight sent a jolt of caution through him. He knew he had to stay out of sight.
It looks so beautiful. So remember,
No, it
like I
doesn't look
said
like
in the
shit.
intro, this place opened up in 1978.
That guy's
This
crazy,
is the
sitting there on the
largest indoor
bench.
mall in the state of Mississippi. See all the food options over here? That was some sort of deli right there. White striped banner, kind of awning going around everything. Zoe's restaurant. I don't really see names on much of the other ones, but I don't want to dwell too much on one area because I feel like those voices were headed my way. Preferably, I'd like to see them from a distance so I can gauge who they are, make sure that's not anyone. It's the American Deli. What am I hearing? There's so much banging going on. We gotta go over there. What are they banging or moving around? Oh, dude, look over there. There's a dude there.
Hey, yo. What are they even doing over there?
Looks like he's in like camo, like an army vest. He just went behind the awning thing there. I don't know who that is, but I don't want him to see me. So I'm gonna try to stay out of sight for the most part. I wonder how well I'd be able to run out of here if I needed to. Like fast. All the banging stopped. I still hear voices though. He was messing with something over there. I think it was a forklift. This could be scrappers, and scrappers can be dangerous because they have tools and weapons, and they sure wouldn't want to be on camera. Dude, I want to explore this place and relax, but these people are freaking me out. They're a ways away now. I can go down. Whoever he is and whoever he's with, they ranged farther down that way, so this area might be... This is the grand center of the mall. I knew this was going to be good. This is already one of my favorite places ever, and I've been here for 10 minutes. Look at the fake shrubs. It's not like they're real, but they still look so cool. All the fake palm trees. Giant skylight. Just the way these pillars are dressed up too. These tire tracks. Like an entire vehicle.
He theorized they could be scrappers, a dangerous presence in abandoned sites, often armed and unwilling to be filmed. Despite the fear, Jared was determined to explore, albeit cautiously, as the figures moved further away, giving him a temporary reprieve. He took a moment to appreciate the grand center of the mall, even spotting tire tracks suggesting vehicles had been driven inside. However, the sounds of large machines being moved soon returned, intensifying his worry about being caught. He resolved to continue his video while strategically avoiding the area where they were, aware that his only known exit might be near them.
What are they doing down there? I'm hearing like big machines being moved. Those are either scrappers or they're workers.
Yeah, I'm just
Either
locked
way,
in. This is
I
like
don't want them to
entertaining as
catch me.
hell.
So we have to keep doing this video around them. Alright, I just won't go that way for the time being, but we still have this whole mall behind me. This shouldn't be that hard to explore around them. This place is giant. The only problem is I only know of that one exit, so if they're over by that, then we're screwed, but they're on the opposite end right now, so I'm gonna keep on going. Yo, speaking of, look at that.
That whole ceiling gonna
There's Burlington
kill
Coat
somebody.
Factory right there.
Literally.
Yeah, I was just saying,
He's
how when this
walking
place
towards
moved
it.
in,
Craziness.
their traction helped bring customers back to the store for a little bit, even though their smaller businesses were still struggling. Clearly the actual Burlington store has been barricaded off though because they operated for a little bit longer when some of the other mall was shut off. Look at that. It's like a old-timey looking popcorn stand. I bet you that's what they made here was probably popcorn. Everything in this room is just pristine. It looks like an active mall. Now, one of their other anchor stores was Sears. And when that Sears closed in 2010, that was another big hit to the mall.
As Jared continued through the vast silent corridors, documenting the remnants of stores like Burlington Coat Factory and Sears, the looming threat of the unseen individuals remained. He made his way to a vantage point, hoping to spot them, and found old mannequin bodies in a clothing store.
I want to get a nice little vantage point so I can peek around the corner. See if I can see him. Oh, look. There's old like little man. This right here is where I saw Camo Guy walk down. And now him and whoever else is here. It's down that way somewhere. I don't hear.
A sudden noise made him rush back to check his carefully concealed exit, fearing it might be sealed while he was inside. Reassured, he continued, only to hear more sounds above him and the voices once again drawing closer. Acknowledging the increasing risk, Jared decided he had explored as much as he safely could under the circumstances. Walking through the dead center of the abandoned mall, he reflected on the coolness of the experience, despite the constant threat.
Whoa, what was that? Let me go check on my exit just to make sure it's still safe. How horrible would it be if I get trapped in here? If they reseal it while I'm in here. Okay, there's the door. A nice little secret door. I might even close it up a little bit to make it look shut. Yeah,
Why?
let's go back and pick up where we left off.
And he went back in the mall. This dude's nuts. He keep
What
hearing
am I hearing?
craziness, and he keeps up. Just leave, bro. You wildin'.
Do you want to run all the way back to that same final area upstairs where they'd probably be and risk it and then run back out? I don't know where they disappeared to. If I stopped hearing them when I was over here the first time and then also didn't hear them back where I was. This is what we're here for. We have yet to see anything up here. We have yet to see any of these stores or anything. But now I don't even hear anything up here. The floor is really sticky. Where all the carpet's been removed. There's no sign of anyone. I don't hear anything anymore. We should probably get out of here. Because if those dudes are some sort of security, and they're sealing it back up, then what if they find the door that I need to get in and out of here? I got my pictures for the gram, so now it's time to get out of here. Can't see anything. There it is. It's still open. Nobody. Nobody.
Damn.
Nobody.
Like a flashbang.
Did it. Obviously. Still be smart to get off property quick.
He risked one final push to explore an upper level where the sounds had vanished, finding sticky floors and no sign of anyone. Satisfied that he had seen every corner and fearing that the dudes might be security sealing up exits, he knew it was time to leave. Navigating back through the colossal space, he found his secret door still open, making a swift, safe exit. Urban exploration always carries risks, and the real danger often comes from the living. Thanks to his awareness, Jared avoided a potentially hostile encounter. Who the individuals were, scrappers, security, or something else, remains unknown, a reminder that in abandoned places you're never truly alone.
Craziness.
Meet Uwasof Ahmadi, the creator behind the YouTube channel of the same name. Known for his daring urban explorations, Uwasof pushes the boundaries to bring his audience into abandoned and forgotten locations. But on this night, he wasn't just exploring a derelict building. He was stepping onto a property with a dark and violent history, a farm where a brutal double murder was committed. The video begins.
You're
by
crazy,
setting
and you do this at
the
nighttime?
recounting
Dogs.
the chilling
What are you
news
trying to
report of
prove
how
right now?
82-year-old John Lowe murdered his wife and stepdaughter on this very farm in 2014.
Damn.
A woman whose sister and mother were shot by her stepfather at the family farm in Surrey.
They call it a family farm. Damn.
82-year-old John Lowe murdered his wife Christine and stepdaughter Lucy Lee, along with 4 puppies in 2014.
They
Armed
bring
with
up the
this
fork.
horrifying knowledge, Uwasof
It's not
and
funny,
his
but it's
friend began
wild.
their journey,
Like, yo.
their anxiety palpable as they navigated a pitch-black forest. The weight of their mission was clear. This was no ordinary exploration, and they genuinely felt their lives could be at risk.
Right, guys, so what happened here was that there was a double murder.
I think we're here.
Oh, yeah?
Oh no, that's another house.
Guys, this is one of the moments when I genuinely feel like our life is at risk. this isn't even a joke. Do you feel like that?
Yeah.
I feel so anxious, and I know he's nervous as hell as well. I mean, just walking through a forest, this feels like epic forest, but then on top of that, we're going to a house where a double murder was committed.
The fear was amplified by the fact that they were on private farmland, an area where farmers were known to carry shotguns, adding a layer of immediate, tangible danger to the unseen threats that lay ahead. As they crept closer, their path was blocked by a series of unnerving obstacles. First, an infrared trail camera, forcing them to find a detour in the darkness. Then they spotted it, a white van parked near the property, suggesting active security. Undeterred, they pressed on, their stealth and silence paramount. After navigating through more woods, they discovered a fence that had been ripped open, a sign that they weren't the first to trespass onto this grim site. They soon stumbled upon the outbuildings, which held their own dark history. This was where the murderer had kept his dogs in grim, dilapidated cages. The sight was unsettling, a prelude to the horrors that awaited them inside the main house. A strange, menacing-looking hammer and other tools were left scattered about, leaving them to wonder what other dark activities had taken place here. The atmosphere was thick with dread, but their curiosity and the need to document the truth of this place pushed them forward. Finally, they reached the house itself. Before entering, Wassoff respectfully addressed any spirit present, making it clear their intention was not to disrespect the dead, but to bring light to the tragedy.
If there are any spirits present, we don't mean to be disrespectful, we're just trying to bring light to what happened here. And if any family members are watching this as well, I hope this doesn't cause any, upset.
Once inside, the air grew heavy. The smell of decay hung in every room, and the silence was deafening. They moved through the decaying corridors, the reality of what happened there sinking in with every step. The most chilling moment came when they stood by the staircase where the stepdaughter's body was found after she was mercilessly shot. Their investigation was cut short by a terrifying discovery: active security cameras, their red infrared lights blinking in the darkness, confirming the property was being monitored.
Okay, so we've been here for too long. There's security cameras everywhere, and they're flashing red, so they are infrared. And the meter's running, so I'm guessing they're using the power here. Guys, the scariest thing is about all of this is that the mother was shot first.
Damn.
So I'm not sure where she was shot, but I'm guessing the daughter came back here and also was shot in the chest, because she was shot in the chest and the head. So I'm guessing she was first shot here and then shot in the head by the staircase.
A surge of panic set in. They had to get out, and fast. As they prepared to make their escape, a sudden sound echoed from outside, a noise they feared could be a shotgun. This, combined with the discovery of used syringes on the ground, was their final cue to flee. They scrambled back the way they came, their hearts pounding with the adrenaline of their narrow escape. Though they made it out safely, the experience left a profound mark on Wassoff. Stepping into a real-life murder scene, a place of such profound evil, was a surreal and harrowing experience. It was a stark reminder that the most terrifying monsters aren't ghosts or spirits, but the flesh and blood people who walk among us. The evil that transpired on that farm was real, and its presence still lingers, a permanent stain on the land. Supernatural entities can be terrifying, but they are often confined to the shadows. The evil of humanity, however, knows no bounds and can strike at any moment. Wassoff was lucky to only confront the memory of that evil. For the victims, it was their final, horrifying reality. One thing is for sure, the darkness in that house is not something you can simply walk away from unchanged. Returning to a place that has already filled you with dread takes a special kind of courage, or perhaps a dangerous curiosity. But what happens when the lingering energy of a location decides you've overstayed your welcome? We'll explore a terrifying return to a haunted hospital that ends with one of the clearest paranormal responses ever captured.
Craziness, people out there that's watching, you know what I'm saying? There has been a video, disturbing abandoned video. Damn, it's disturbing abandoned building video. You feel me? Show me some love for the video. Thanks for watching. I don't got nothing else to say. Scroll always craziness. Peace. Hold up, everyone. Peace. You know what I'm saying? Peace.